In our workshop, Oxair Gas Systems India Private Limited, from a plant OA550 53-cylinder plant manufactured for Wins Hospital, Kolhapur. Dr. Santosh Prabhu has placed an order 15 days ago, and record time we have manufactured and integrated this system, which is being delivered today to Wins Hospital. By this time, the whole world knows what is a ventilator and what is the oxygen generator. We, Oxair, are the leading manufacturers of PSA oxygen generators. Now we are going to demonstrate the salient features of Oxair plant and how we met the requirement of oxygen plant for Wins Hospital, Kolhapur in record time of 15 days. Coming to PSA oxygen generator, as we said that this has been with lot of improvements. Oxair has built this system, and we have installed 40 plants in Philippines, one plant for Kingdom of Tonga, and Indonesia we have around 25 to 30 plants. In India we have 15 plants now. All are working without any breakdown, any problems. Now this main feature of this is we have a HMI, that is human machine interface, which we display the purity of the oxygen. You can see 94.2% oxygen purity. This particular plant is tested and ready to get dispatched to Wins Hospital, Kolhapur. We want to make sure that before delivery the plant is tested and the purity of 94% is achieved. And you can see the dew point also, 2.2 degrees is the dew point of the air which is coming out of the air dryer, which is very critical for the life of the zeolite. Now, online sensors. Our sensor is of Southland Sensing US, and our sensor lasts more than 1.5 years, and we make sure that the online purity is monitored and controlled so that the low impure oxygen enters hospital line. The oxygen receiver, we size 1.5 times above the requirement of the hospital. Normally 1000 liters of backup is sufficient. We take special care so that during the peak demands doesn't go out of oxygen. We have sized it 1500 liters, which is 1.5 times bigger than the requirement of the hospital. As brought out, the salient features of Oxair plant is our system has 4-stage filtration, and this is the compressor. After the compressor we have a moisture separator which discharges a little bit of water what is present in the downstream of air. Compressor has been directly shipped to the customer site, and we use corded timber compressor. After the moisture separator, this goes into a dryer. This dryer, Oxair sizes it as per the FAD of the compressor, and the sizing of the dryer is very important. Otherwise, the moisture, if it is not removed, will spoil the zeolite. We, Oxair, assures and guarantees 7 years of zeolite life for our plant. Now the salient features, as I said, we use process valves, not solenoid valves. These process valves are manufactured by SMC Japan. They last more than 5 years, and these are very critical. Any valve becomes defective, the required purity and required flow rate cannot be achieved. And one more good feature of Oxair is after the manufacturing process is over, the purity is checked by a handheld analyzer manufactured by Teledyne, and the sensor is calibrated with a known gas, and we measure the purity by this handheld analyzer and make sure that the purity is achieved above 90%, and consistently our plant maintains at 94%. And one more feature of the plant is we have an off-spec valve. This is 3-way valve, the one inlet and 2 outlets. One outlet is vented out to atmosphere and one goes to the inlet to the hospital line. This off-spec valve, if the purity goes below 90%, this makes sure that hospital line doesn't get contaminated with impure oxygen, and that time this vent valve will be open and the impure oxygen will be vented out to atmosphere. Now during this period we have a special feature. Our automatic changeover valve will make sure that the changeover happens, and from the cylinders or whatever the backup hospital is using, so without interruption the oxygen is supplied to the hospital line. Now the most important next feature is our 4-stage filtration. See, after that is dryer, we have 1 micron filter and 0.01 micron filter. As explained in our salient features, the carbon tower plays a vital role. See, any of the oxygen generation plants usually use oil injected rotary screw compressors, because the oil-free compressors are quite expensive. So we use rotary screw compressors. Chances of 3 ppm oil entering, though it is allowed, 3 ppm oil also is harmful to the zeolite. To make sure Oxair gas systems in their 4-stage filtration, we add a carbon tower. This makes sure that it removes complete oil as well as oil vapors from the downstream of the air, compressed air. Now, another feature of our plant is a fourth filter which we have incorporated just prior to our air receiver. This filter is 3 micron filter, will make sure that no dust particles enter into the downstream of air, compressed air, into the air receiver. And another feature of our plant is moisture alarm switch. In case of auto drain or dryer failure, the moisture and water will start entering into the compressed air downstream, and that water entering water will be trapped inside this solenoid auto drain and energizes a solenoid switch, which will cuts off our PSA oxygen generator, thus protecting the zeolite. I thank viewers for watching our important video. Last but not least, I thank my entire team who has cooperated during this lockout period of coronavirus, taking so much of risk to make sure that the customer's product is delivered on time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.